Okay, good morning students. Good morning, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, right. Today we are going to see about we are going to learn about the letter writing. It is very important. Okay, so take your notebooks. This is the format of the letter writing. So letters are two types. How many? Two types. The first one is informal letter and second one is formal letter. Informal letter is also called a personal letter. Formal letter is also called a official letter. Okay, formal letter is also called a official letter. Right. So these two format very important. Keep in your mind. Okay. So first I would like to take the informal letter, means personal letter. Okay. How to write a personal letter and whom to write personal letter. Whom to write personal letter or whom to write a informal letter and whom to write a formal letter or a official. Okay. So first informal letter I would like to take. So if you want to write a letter, there is 5 steps. There are how many steps? 5 steps is there. So if you learn 5 steps, you can write easily any letter. Understand? So right, first of all I would like to explain you personal letter, which is also called informal letter. Okay, personal letter is also called informal letter. So whom to we write informal letter? For relatives, for friends, for parents. Okay, so that's why it is called personal letter. Okay, ఎవరెవరికి రాయాలి మనం? పేరెంట్స్ కి రాయొచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఫ్రెండ్స్ కి రాయొచ్చు, లేకపోతే రిలేటివ్స్ కి రాయొచ్చు. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ a personal letter. Right. Let us see about the format of the informal letter. The format of the informal letter. First one is heading. First one is heading. Heading is very important. So first one is heading. You have to write a place. Afterward you have to keep a comma. Next, date. Date of the when you are going to write the letter. ఏ రోజు మీరు లెటర్ రాస్తున్నారో ఆ రోజు డేట్ you have to mention. And place. So from where you are writing, ఎక్కడి నుంచి రాస్తున్నారు ఆ ప్లేస్ మీరు రాయాలి. For example, if you are writing from Achenpeta, you have to write Achenpeta. If you are writing from Guntur, write Guntur place. మీరు గుంటూరులో ఉండి రాస్తే గుంటూరు ప్లేస్, అచ్చంపేటలో ఉండి రాస్తే అచ్చంపేట ప్లేస్ రాస్తే. నెక్స్ట్, ఆఫ్టర్ ద ప్లేస్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు కీప్ కామా. పంక్చుయేషనల్ మార్క్స్ very important. So you can write place of the place, but you didn't keep comma. Otherwise also it is wrong. Comma pettakane wrong. So place after comma, date after that full stop. Okay. This is the heading. First point. Total 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 steps. Total 5 steps. See. First one, heading completed. So afterwards we have to write a salutation or a greeting. Salutation or a greeting means wishing. Okay, dear friend, dear father. Okay, dear friend, dear father, dear mother, dear Ravi, something name also you can write. Afterwards you have to keep comma. This is also very important. So after the salutation you should keep comma. Understand? So first one is heading, second one is salutation or a greeting. 2 steps we have completed. Let us come to the third step, that is body of the letter. Body of the letter should be started from the behind the salutation, behind the dear friend. So immediately you have to start here. So the body of the letter should be within 3 passages. Okay, 2 to 3 passages. Body of the letter మనం 2 లేదా 3 passages లో రాస్తే సరిపోయి. So the third one is body of the letter. And what is the importance of the body of the letter is the importance of the body of the letter is we can use informal language in the personal letters. Informal language. There is a formal language is there. Formal language means official language. So no need to use here formal or official language because it is personal letter. That's why we can use informal language. Means మనం పేరెంట్స్తో రిలేటివ్స్తో ఫ్రెండ్స్తో ఎలా మాట్లాడతాం, ఓకే, అంటే అన్అఫిషియల్గా క్యాజువల్గా మాట్లాడతాం. సో వీఆర్ నాట్ గివింగ్ మచ్ రెస్పెక్ట్. సో అలాంటి లాంగ్వేజ్ ఉపయోగించి రాయొచ్చు. సో ఇట్ టేక్స్ 2 to 3 passages. Body of the letter. First one is heading, place date, after the place keep comma, after the date you have to keep full stop. Next, salutation, greetings. So here the example, dear friend. So after the salutation you have to keep comma, then afterwards immediately you have start the body of the letter. First passage, second passage, third passage. Within 3 passages you have to complete the body of the letter. Your wish, that is. You can write 4 passages also, no problem. But you must write the correct meaningful sentence and without spelling mistakes. That is very important in the body of the letter. And here you have to use informal language. Next, fourth one is subscription. Fourth one is subscription. Means here yours lovingly, yours affectionately. You have to write here in the subscription. For only yours lovingly, yours affectionately, we should write for the informal letters. Okay, parents ki relatives ki రాస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి మనం yours lovingly, yours affectionately అని రాయొచ్చు. But here the very important point is you should not keep apostrophes here. Yours directly you have to write, don't give apostrophes. The apostrophes mark ni ఇవ్వకూడదు, wrong అవుతుంది. After the subscription we have to keep a comma. Keep in your mind. So afterwards write your name, then keep full stop. Okay, this is the fourth step of personal letter or informal letter. Next, fifth step is superscription. Superscription or address. To address. To address means to whom we write. ఎవరికి రాస్తున్నాము వాళ్ళ అడ్రస్ మనం ఇక్కడ రాయాలి. Understand? Superscription. It is called a superscription. So write their name, their father name, and village, mandal, district. So after every name we have to keep comma, and the last name takes full stop. So this is the format of the informal letter. So total how many steps? 5 steps. First one is heading. So heading, it includes place and date. Place, if we write place means afterwards we should keep a comma. After the date, keep full stop. Next salutation or a greeting. We have to, don't write all these headings in your letter. Okay, heading letter lo ee headings రాయొద్దు మీరు. Okay, for your understanding I have written here. Next, this is the body of the letter. Body of the letter must be in the between 2 to 3 passages. Between 2 to 3 passages, and the body of the letter must be in the informal language also. You can write without spellings. You should write. Next, fourth one is subscription. Subscription means here yours lovingly, yours affectionately. You should write after the subscription. You have to keep a comma. Next, write your name, then keep full stop. Afterwards, superscription means here address, to address. Okay. So after the every name we have to keep comma, and the final one, last name afterwards we have to keep full stop. This is the format of informal letter. To whom we write informal letters, we have to write informal letters to our relatives and parents and brothers, sisters. Okay, this is next one. Come to the formal letter. Formal means official. Formal means official. It is also very important. To whom we write formal letters, official letters to whom we write. We should write official letters for the headmasters or headmistress, HMs, and second one sub inspector of police, and third one is newspaper editors and district collectors. Okay, so because they are officials, so that's why we should write the formal letters. There is a special format is here. It is very very important. Okay, collectors రాయాలన్నా, next sub inspectors రాయాలన్నా, headmistress HMs రాయాలన్నా, newspaper editors రాయాలన్నా, we should use this formal letter pattern, right? So here also 5 steps. How many? 5 steps. In the informal letter also we have seen 5 steps. Here also we are going to see 5 steps. The first one is heading. It is common in the informal letter and formal letter. Heading is important. Means wherever from where are you writing, the place you have to mention here. After the place we have to keep a comma. Next date. After the date we have to keep full stop. Understand? Heading is common in the informal and the formal letter. Next subscription. Subscription here you have to write the first superscription. Superscription here first we have to write from address. Okay, from address means our address we have to write. Our address. From address means our address. One address where. Next to address means to whom we write. ఎవరికి రాస్తున్నాం వాళ్ళ అడ్రస్ రాయాలి. మీన్స్ సబ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్ రాస్తే ద సబ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్ అచ్చంపేట్ గుంటూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ అట్లా రాయాలి. ఓకే, సో ఆఫ్టర్ ద ఎవ్రీ నేమ్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు కీప్ కామా అండ్ ద ఫైనల్ నేమ్ ఇట్ టేక్స్ ఫుల్ స్టాప్. ఓకే, సో ఫ్రమ్ అడ్రస్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్, అంటే మన అడ్రస్ ముందు రాయాలి, తర్వాత ఎవరికి రాస్తున్నామో వాళ్ళ అడ్రస్ ఇక్కడ రాయాలి. రైట్, first one heading, second one superscription, next third one salutation or a greeting. Salutation or a greeting. Here in the informal letter the salutation is dear friend we have to write, but here don't write dear sir, don't write, that is informal way. So here we have to write respected sir or a sir or a madam. So after the salutation we have to keep comma. So next we have to write a subject. After the salutation we have to write a subject. Sir, why should we write subject? There may be a doubt will be come in your mind. So subject means, so they are officials, that's why they may read a full letter or not, we don't know. That's why we have to convey the information within one line. That's why we have to write subject. Letter anta vaadu చదవకపోవచ్చు కానీ just they look at once. ఒకసారి అలా చూసినప్పుడు సబ్జెక్ట్ ఒక లైన్ చూసిన వెంటనే ఆ లెటర్ మొత్తం వాళ్ళకి అర్థమైపోవాలి. దట్స్ వై వీ షుడ్ రైట్ సబ్జెక్ట్ హియర్. సబ్జెక్ట్ మీన్స్ సింగిల్ లైన్లో లెటర్ని థీమ్ని మనం ఇంక్లూడ్ చేయాలి. ఒక లైన్లో చెప్పాలి సపరీ అంతా. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ నెక్స్ట్ ఆఫ్టర్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ the fourth one is body of the letter. Body of the letter here also at least 2 to 3 paragraphs. Okay, so body of the letter is very important. So in the informal letters we have seen we should use the informal language, but here we have to use formal language. Official language we have to use in the formal letter. Okay, understand? అఫీషియల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఉపయోగించాలి. ఎట్లా పెడితే అట్లా మాట్లాడకూడదు కదా అఫీషియల్స్తో, కాబట్టి డిగ్నిటీ వర్డ్స్ ఉపయోగించాలి. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ ద బాడీ ఆఫ్ ది లెటర్. బాడీ ఆఫ్ ది లెటర్ టేక్స్ 3 marks. Remaining all the pattern takes 2 marks. Okay, if they give you letter for 5 marks, the total format, heading, superscription and subscription, salutation takes 2 marks, and body of the letter takes 3 marks, total 5 marks. After the body of the letter we should write subscription. Here what should we write the subscription? Subscription we should write here in the formal letter, yours faithfully faithfully, after a keep comma, or yours obediently, yours sincerely also we should write. So after your name, then keep full stop. So this is the pattern of formal letter. First one is heading, place and date. After the place keep comma. After the date we should write. You should keep a full stop. Next one superscription. So in the formal letter, superscription we have to write the two addresses will become in the top of the letter. The first one is from address, which means our address. The second one is to address, which means to whom we write. Next, the second one superscription completed. The third one salutation or a greeting. Salutation or a greeting. So here we should use sir or a respected sir, sir or a respected sir. Next, subject we have to write subject. Okay. So afterwards, the body of the letter. Body of the letter should be within 2 to 3 paragraphs, and it should be in the official language. Afterwards, the fifth one, subscription. Subscription means yours faithfully, yours obediently, yours sincerely. You should write. Then write your name. If you want to write your name, write. Otherwise, keep into then keep full stop. So this is the letter writing. The two formats. The first one is informal letter. It is also called personal letter. Second one is formal letter. It is also called official letter. These two letters very important. So prepare yourself, and next class I will explain you a complete letter. Okay, but these formats you have to keep in your mind. If you have any doubts, ask me. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.